Alright, welcome everybody. This is Shifty from Dark Zone Horde Supremacists. You get to see me live this time. I just finally set up a webcam, so everybody gets to meet me. So welcome to Garrisons, Changing the Way You Pay, Episode 9. If you're a past viewer and you've been following us, you know that we've been going through our garrisons once a day for the entire month so far, collecting all our resources, collecting all our materials. Experiencing a little bit of lag. It's probably because of the video feed. I hope the stream turns out alright. Back to what I was saying. So we're collecting everything that we can and everything that we need. Obviously you can collect your herb garden once a day. You can collect your mine once a day. And you can collect your work orders as often as they're completed. You can do it as least often as you would like, as long as you don't let them expire to the point where there's none going on. Depending on your combination of garrison buildings, that could be 21 work orders, which is about 3 days, or 36 work orders, which is about 5 days. Since I have so much ore, I mean, a good 3,500. About 3,600 true iron. In the near future, I'll be making some items that we're going to sell in the auction house. I think I have enough materials to be able to craft things right now to make enough gold to pay for our game token, which was our ultimate goal. I was considering letting it go a full 2 weeks before I did so, though. Things seem to be running rather smooth on my end currently. I thought I saw something back here. I don't want to miss anything, of course. final wing or tier. Not much over here in the back corner. This is definitely the part that drags on. It takes the longest. Now to the profession buildings. I'm going to explain this for the newcomers to our stream. That the profession buildings I choose on my characters are obviously based on their professions, and then the last building, or the other buildings, are based on currency. You know, obviously I like to make more gold than I spend, so it's real easy to do with these garrison buildings now, and that's the whole point of these tutorials, these videos. So what was that, 24, I don't know how many recorders I've had since the last time. We did this very late last night for the last episode, and I prefer to do it right after, or right before reset, or at least a couple hours before reset. That way if I'm up and I choose to do it again right after reset, I could at least get my my farm and my herb garden and my mine on my characters, get all them taken care of. That doesn't make sense. I guess they doubled it. Alright, that's everything here. We can get all this stuff put away. We're definitely stocked up on Teledor Orchid, at least on this character. At least some of that's from yesterday. At least the ore was. Now off to my farm. The reason I still do my farm is because it's real easy to make a mount. Sell that mount for quite a bit of gold. Not that I need to, but this farm alone can fund your account. I'm pretty sure on any populated realm, living steel is going to sell. And I get tons of it. The key is making motes of harmony as well as ore. That way you can speed up the process with all your extras. But again, I never have to leave my farm or my garrisons. At the very end, I'll definitely explain in more detail a faster, more lazy way to do this. Technically, all that takes is 5 characters. Five characters looting jewel crafting as well as enchanting huts. Excuse me. So this part's always fun. Who knows what's gonna happen? That should be that for that side. Vendor junk and bag of snakers, seeds. I mean, with a bag, you can do 2.5 days for 30 gold. 2.5 days divided by 30. 30 days divided by 2.5, I should say. Doesn't take very many bags to do this all month long. Not much gold. Alright. 1 down, 4 to go. Now the reason I choose to do this the long way is because I choose to fund what's soon going to be more than one account. I have an old account that I haven't played in I don't know how long, but I'll be definitely resubscribing very soon. I mean, now that I can do it for free. It's literally a joke. Anybody that wants to play this game, all they have to do is pay for it long enough to get 5 level 96s. Whether it's through refer a friend and you do it in 30 days or less, or whether you can do it in 30 days or less because you have the time. It's all it takes. I'm gonna go stash this stuff in the bank right away. Another 16 ore. Another 9. Another 7. Keep in mind it takes 300 ore. No, 300 bars, which is 600 ore, to do everything I need to do for my daily on my engineer to make this guy golem. I've got almost 300 in less than the first 15 days. So clearly you can see that I'm getting more than enough ore from just the 2 characters that I get ore from. I have 302 actually, because I have 21 on there and I haven't looted them yet today. So I'm over the 300 mark. We're only 9 days in. It's very simple to see that I'm easily collecting enough. I have 132 white, 121 black trillium ore. That's good for at least what did I say that was? 120. I think it's 2 per. 2 per. So that's 55 trillion bars, and then it's 2 of those. No, it's 3 of those for plus 3 motes or spirits of harmony to make 1 living steel, or 6 of those if you do it 1 a day, which I'm gonna do both. I have the ones from last month, just the extra, or just the extras saved up. So I've just been doing the daily. It's making it real easy if you just keep a constant rotation, a constant cycle of materials like that. We also need to check out which vendor it is today. So I'll have 30 living steel on my alchemist because I've been doing the daily. And I will have more than enough materials to send him for the next month's 30. And then I'll also have extras to transmute. Once I get all the extras transmute, I just sell the extras in the auction house because I have enough for the following 30. I don't need any more than that. So I always sell the extras. It's a lot of extra gold. It's well over anything that I've invested into. The time is very easily invested. I mean, I'm taking a lot of time here to stop and explain things. So if I rifle through this, I could probably get it done in 45 minutes at the absolute fastest, if I'm guessing. But I don't know, it's hard to tell. I believe I did 1 episode real quick because I didn't narrate much. I obviously wasn't video feed, and I think I got it done in like 58 minutes or something like that. But that was still narrating somewhat and stopping to explain some things. So it wasn't like I was doing this on my own, just trying to get it done, go to bed or whatever. Let's see, fish, beast hide. Who needs beast hide? My leather worker does. So who has the most? Not him. So, this character has the most resources. I'm going to buy the stack of beast hide for my leather worker, because it's the cheapest right now. That's what I do. Check check the vendor, find out what it is. If there's anything cheap, check to see who has the least amount, if they need any or not. If somebody needs it, I grab it with the character that has the most resources. Real simple plan. I'm pretty sure that I did this, but I'm going to double check because I get sidetracked real easy. For those of you who know me. Oh wow. That was quick. I wonder if we're gonna proc more from the fireweed today. Now keep in mind all the garrisons I'm doing this with are level 3. So I'm taking full advantage of having 5 level 3 garrisons. I have, level 3 buildings and everything. If you're doing this with 96s, or at least to get started, the 96s are only going to have level 2 with level 2 buildings. So you're going to have to at least check your work orders. I'm guessing once every 2 days at the absolute latest, around the exact same time, or sooner. I'm also thinking that your first 2 buildings should be more gold focused rather than profession focused, unless one of those professions happens to be jewel crafting or enchanting. You definitely need to get a jewel crafting building on every character if you're 96, because you're gonna get a daily quest. I'll be able to show you on this character. That daily quest is usually something simple. Sometimes it's not so simple and it costs a little more than it's worth. But if you do it every day, there's not going to be a problem with looting enough gold just from the NPC. Not leaving. Literally, you could log on, walk straight to your jewel crafting building, do the daily. You're going to need to be looting your mine and your herb garden. You'd probably be better off with your herb gardens on random at that point, unless you have enough to get one of everything. If you've been looting your mine and your herb garden, and you go do your daily every day, it'd be an easy. Every 30 days, you'd probably get an easy 30,000 gold or more. 30,000 if you're like unlucky. I consider myself unlucky, and I get, well, I would average well over that. Yeah, I consider myself unlucky. Blizzard hates me. I am convinced they go out of their way to make my play experience worse, which I'm okay with. It's a love-hate thing. They hate that I love it, and I love that they hate it. Man, this is really dragging on, huh? I mean, we're almost 25 minutes into the stream, I'm guessing. 27, almost 28. And then one last one out in the water here. Those primals I collect until I get an abundance of them, and when I craft, I buy the Savage Bloods with them. I'm pretty sure that's the most expensive thing, primal for primal, that you can get. Whether or not it's outright, it's completely up to you. I usually use them to make upgrade tokens. Upgrade tokens usually sell pretty well. You can only make the upgrade tokens if you have the profession on the character. So if you're going to do 5 level 96s and you don't want to choose your professions right away because you're, not playing those characters outside of getting your garrison, that's fine. You don't have to. You can still get the jewel crafting building, and you can still do that daily. It just comes down to, did you put a follower in the building? You absolutely have to put a follower in every building that you can. The benefit from it is just simply amazing. So here we go, we're into our profession buildings here. So there's your enchanting. Oops, that's the wrong NPC. That's the NPC I'm looking for. Where'd she go? Right here at the table. And here's the jewel crafting. Obviously do your work orders. Work orders take Blackrock ore, that's why you want to be doing your mines. And then, let's see, craft 2 haste taladites. So, those haste taladites, obviously we have to do our daily for our temporal crystal for our jewel crafting, and our talidite crystals for our vice versa. Temporal for our enchanting and talidite crystal for our jewel crafting. And then 2 haste taladites is what we need to do. And this is why I said you need your herb garden. That's 1. That's 2. And let's see what we got. And this is why I say 5 buildings is more than enough. 217. Yesterday I got 290. Day before that I got 278 or something like that. So I've been consistently getting over 200. But don't get me wrong, in the past, and even the recent past, I have gotten well under 200, towards like 130, 150, 180, 170. But majority of them are over 200. And I would highly doubt that they don't average somewhere over 200. So, easiest way, 5 jewel crafting buildings. If you want to get slick, add 5 enchanting buildings. Keep your dust supply with your garrison resources from your trade posts. You get more garrison resources from your trade posts than you do from your garrison cache. And unlike any of the other buildings, like lumber yards or anything else that give garrison resources, you don't have to go out and farm anything. I absolutely do not want to go out and farm anything. That takes way too much time. The only thing I want to go out and farm is Alliance. I don't care who it is. If it's Alliance, I want to farm it as long as it yields honor. So that's the only thing I want to farm. I don't have time to farm materials for whatever reason. So I don't. And this is how I figured out how I don't have to. I always have more than enough. I stock my guild bank. It was just a matter of a little time before I was able to do so. I stock my guild bank. I keep everything stocked that I need for all my characters. My account's self-sufficient. I buy game tokens months in advance if I needed to. It's really a breeze. It's just for me, it's a matter of an hour a day. For anybody else, it might be a matter of as little as 15, 25 minutes a day. I mean, I do a lot more than most people would, especially with my farms here. But yeah, it's a really easy thing to do. If you want to continue to watch me prove this being done, which is the point of these videos, please follow. I'm not asking for anything in return other than I hope that everybody figures out a way to play this game for free. If we don't have to pay to play this game, it's cost $15 a month for however many months that you're used to subscribing. Wow. That thing is really sucking it up. Yeah, I paid $15 a month for a while. You might save a couple of bucks if you buy 3 months in advance. For the last 3 months, I haven't paid to play this game at all. Nor do I ever intend on paying to play this game ever again unless they remove those tokens. They will never remove those tokens because every person that buys one of those tokens, they make $20 for that month instead of 15. So every person that is participating in that, including myself, is contributing $5 extra to Blizzard. I just happen to be contributing somebody else's $5 to Blizzard, so I'm okay with that if they're okay with the gold that I pay with that. Let's get all this stuff planted. That way we can hearth back, dump everything at the bank, and move on to the next tune. These vines are kind of annoying. So, I'm doing this to teach my guild. I want my guild. I hope my entire guild follows this, and I hope my entire guild figures out a way to prevent from paying to play this game. There's no reason that we should have to, and I want anybody else willing to follow my stream and take my advice to enjoy the fact that they'll never have to pay to play this game as well. That's my goal here. Blizzard will be happy because they're making $5 per token. I'm happy because I'm paying absolutely nothing to play the game that I love to play so much that occupies all my spare time. This game keeps me out of a lot of trouble. So, here I am. I'm done with the farm. We're going to hearth back into Warspare, or our garrison rather. Hit the bank real quick. Looks like I didn't turn in my training seeds. I gotta go and do that. This is why it's handy to go to the bank and do stuff like this, because you might notice you're missing something. Plenty of fireweed on this guy. So we're up to 1,700, 3,500, 2,300, 2,500, 3,100, and 2,300. Yeah, we have plenty of herbs to do whatever the hell we want. Some bullets. Crystal in there. Let's get mailed. That's right, there's a mailbox right here. Now I keep forgetting that they put this here. Yeah, Bagnon's amazing, Vol'jin. Didn't realize that you were watching the stream here. But yeah, for all the guild members, I can still read guild chat. Before we do anything silly, let's send this off. bag slot. Bunch of junk. That I should send off too. I like to send all my BOA stuff away from my disenchanter, so I don't want to disenchant something that's bind on account. Looks like we're stopping at the bank again. You know, I don't know what to spend those Apexis crystals on. I don't know if there's anything I can make gold off, or if I should just buy gear, disenchant it, sell the crystal, or use the crystal for an enchant. I don't know. All I know is with an enchanting hut on every one of my characters, I got more crystals than I know what to do with. 150k Apexis. I don't think I have anywhere near that. No, I only have 17k, but I don't farm them. I don't even know where they come from. Alright, let's log over. Character number 3. I've been doing this for probably about 45 minutes now, 47 minutes, who knows. 44, 45 minutes. Wow, I'm good. It was 5 seconds before 45 minutes. Wow, deja vu. I recommend all serious players have 2 mains of the exact same class. That way you can grind rating on one and save it, and you can do whatever the hell you want on the other one. Trash your rating, carry people. You know, if you got time to gear both of them, it's really, really convenient to have basically 2 mains. You just choose which one you want to do whatever you're doing with. Alright. I loot so much frostweed in my garrison here. And I really need another character with frostweed. I barely get enough with this one herb garden. I mean, I get some loose ends from my other ones from getting the work orders, but to supply this character, I definitely skate real thin. You'll see in a minute here. Because I haven't, since I started this, I started with 1 stack, or barely. I think I didn't even have a full stack. But I think I was close to it. And you'll see what I'm down to after I do all the work orders. Because the alchemy stuff just takes a lot out of you. I'm glad that I'm not doing the alchemy research anymore because I got all the patterns, so I don't have to deal with the extra, I think, 5. That's what ate up the original stack. Alright, only one mining pick on this guy. I'm going to use it anyway because I can. Much faster. I hate the way that, you're not guaranteed to get the same thing, or at least enough of the same thing. On one character I have 30 or 40 mining picks, and then on this one I don't have any. I just have that one that I just used. And whether or not I get another one here, like that one. I wish the mining picks weren't soul-bound. Let's see here. Ooh, I got another one. Happy about that. Maybe Blizzard heard me. They probably pay someone to watch me. Alright, that's the mine. Onto the profession buildings. So you seen on my last character as my enchanter and my jewel crafter, so I had the two most profitable buildings in my opinion, enchanting hut and jewel crafting hut. So on this one I have an enchanting hut. I chose to put an enchanter's hut at every one because I supply my guild with enchants. I happen to be the enchanter that's on the most, so at least late nights. So I chose enchanter's hut, so I always have crystals. Now I could sell those crystals. I get like what? That's 20 fractured, so that's 2 plus the daily on my other tune. That's 5 characters with 2 a day. That's quite a bit. So 11 a day at probably 150 gold each. Yeah, we're talking, easy money there. I mean, the goal is if you can consistently make 1,000 gold a day or more without spending it, you can easily pay to play this game. Like we're 9 days in. This is the 9th episode. We're right before reset for the 10th day. We got about 2.5 hours before reset, and I'm sitting with basically 6,000 gold amongst all my characters. I have that 30k on my low level for if my account ever runs out of time because I forget to renew it. So back to what I was saying with the enchanting building. I have one on every character, profitable for me. I make good money off enchants, so I take 4 of those crystals and sell an enchant for 1100 gold. And then I'm an alchemist, so I have an alchemy building. And I'm a scribe, so I have a scribe building. You know, I chose to do it that way because I'm doing it the long haul. You know, I planned on doing all my work orders for all my characters, for all my professions. Just because that's how I enjoy playing this game. I like to be self-sufficient. I like to be able to craft all my own stuff. I like to basically, you know, I mean, I think I'd be a horrible guild leader if I wasn't self-sufficient, in the sense that if I can't answer just about every question for my guild members, or at least lead them to the correct answer, then I shouldn't be, you know, I shouldn't be a leader in that sense. So I like to be as educated as I can, being a guild master, and here I am trying to educate the rest of my guild to be able to play this game for free. The more guild members I can get to play this game for free, you know, the happier they'll be and the farther we'll go. I mean, think of all the young kids whose parents just don't want to pay a monthly fee for a game, so they don't get to play this game. If they can save up enough for 30 or 60 days and, you know, and buy the game, they would get a free character boost. They would get all sorts of easy things to get them started. And who knows what the hell they'll give them on the next expansion. Everybody's going to get like a free level 100 Demon Hunter probably. Oh. Alright. So we're about 3/5 of the way done here. Or at least coming up on it. I know my stream drags on and on, but, you know, I wanted you guys to get to know me. Why I do things. What makes Shifty tick. Let's get these song bells planted. Alright. Growing. All except this tangled. So here we go. Let's get those 3 going. That's 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. That's what we do. Forgot to do the professions on this guy, so. It's the 9th day in. I better have at least 9 living steel. Otherwise, that means I forgot to do it yesterday, too. But now I got 9. I didn't even do today's. So, our alchemy. And then our transmute, steel. And then we do the inscription daily as well. You know, I'd like to take the overflow of my herbs and mill for some pigments for that stuff, just to keep on hand. I always like to keep at least a stack or two. Makes it real easy. Now on to the hunter. See how fast I can get this one done. Multiply that by 5, and that's around how fast I get them all done. This one takes a couple extra seconds each herb, so I'm not even going to factor that in. Alright, off to the mine. Give me some coffees and we'll be off to the races. I am so happy the coffee's stack. I just wish we got more of them. Or again, that they were not soulbound. Tradable or whatever. off to the professions. We started at about 12:33 on this one. Start this way. So I'll do my crafting at the end by the anvil, which is in the engineering building. Since I'm an engineer and I needed an anvil and I wanted to get my engineering professions leveled up and all the recipes, I put an engineering building in there. That way I'm not running around looking for an anvil. I'm making stuff. Contact lenses are drying out a bit. Wrong PC, which one is it? There she is. Alright. Now, leather, gear spring. Then for that sky golem, I needed that charged peculiar energy source, which I was talking about having to have 300 ghost iron bars because I need 30 of these, which is one a day, and it's 10 per, so that's 300 bars, 600 ore. And like I said, we're already at 302 ore, and I haven't even done the mine on this one, so, or the farm on this one, which is what we're doing right now. 7 minutes in. 7 minutes for that garrison. Do that on 5 tunes is 35 minutes. Add a 5-minute farm onto each one of those. It's another 25 minutes. You're looking at an hour. Real easy, guys and girls. I know the girls are going to find this really easy because they like to farm anyway. What did I say? We had 302 ghost iron. This character we just added another 15, which is probably about average. That's 30 per on each day. 2 characters. The 30 days. Thirty times 30 is 900, I believe. Wasn't even 5 minutes. It's just under 4. So like if you really hustle, you could probably get it done like 11 minutes per character. Now I'm going on to my last character. I need one more garrison so I can grow one more set of herbs, I think. I think 6 is plenty. You can do one of every herb. That should be all you need. Let's do this. So Vol'jin, if you're still watching, I hope you're ready for some PvP, because I think I'm going to be doing some PvP after this. I really don't care which character you run on, whichever needs the most gear. Like I said earlier in the stream, I have 2 druids, remember? That way I can do whatever the hell I want. If I want to grind raiding with somebody, I can grind raiding on my main. If I want to fuck around and carry somebody, I can carry somebody on my other main that's that I don't care about my raiding. Claws, I don't care about my rating. Shifty Bull, I do.
It's not ready.
Rating on the hunter. I think you have to get over 1600 to up your cap. I could be wrong though. So I'm looking forward to doing some future streams as well. Um, both some PvP stuff as well as some like tutorial on how I like to feral and what I think is the best feral spec and why I think it's the best feral spec and why I run that spec. Not spec talents is what I should say. You know what I mean though. My crowd's not a bunch of dummies. Here we are again, another enchanter study. Told you I had one at every building. Blacksmithing daily done. Tailoring daily done. So I am now up to 426 hex weave cloth in a matter of 9 days, which is 4 bags. That's what I think the last time I checked they were 1500 a piece. 1500 times 4 is 6k, so that's another easy pickings without leaving my garrison. Go ahead and hearth to the farm. We'll finish up the last farm, and yeah, we're again at about, oh joy, hour and 17 minutes. Because that's not too bad for an informational stream. I try to keep it as short as possible for you guys, but you know, it takes time to do this. I suggest doing all your chores before logging into guild chat, like your voice chat programs and stuff like that. It's really easy to get distracted with typing and or chat logs or in the voice chat, like I was saying. That stuff consumes a lot of time in between getting stuff done. As you can see, all I'm doing is sitting here explaining things, and I'm easily distracted. Ooh, shiny. Get my point. Always do these blue ones first. They start to build stacks slowly, counting up from 0 to 10. the more stacks they are, you know, the longer it takes to get them down because you're tapping the button to deplete the stacks. Let's see. All 8 are growing. On to the last 8. Let's just do a quick blank.
Excellent charge. That spell isn't ready yet.
Let's see. Where are we at now? That's the only one. Perfect. Earth back to the garrison. So this concludes another episode of Garrisons, Changing the Way You Pay. My documentary about, you know, proof of how I can make my garrisons pay for my WoW account. I've been doing it for 3 months. I want everybody else to be able to do it as well. So continue to follow, continue to watch these streams. By this point in the stream, if you're, you know, pretty knowledgeable of the game, you probably picked up on what you need to do and probably started making changes on your garrison already if you even needed to, and started capitalizing on these things. If you haven't, I advise you start to as soon as you understand. I'm not opposed to answering questions for anybody. I'd be more than happy to answer in-game emails. My main is Shifty Bull. It's on Darkspear. Darkspear Horde, of course. The B in my name is Alt225. If you, or Shifty Claws, there's no funny letters, but SHIFTYCLAWZ, that's my other main. You can in-game mail me with any questions there. You can contact me via horde yahoo.com, horde_supremacists at yahoo.com. That's the guild's email. Feel free to shoot us an email there. I'd be happy to answer any questions for anybody. And you're gonna get more to come. I'm gonna keep running this stream. I hope to you know, develop quite a following, and I hope to keep making people happy, and I hope to keep you know, coming up with creative ways to make this game better for everybody. Please, again, like I said, follow. I'm not asking for anything other than that. Let's just we'll see you next time. Thank you very much.